Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and if there's one thing about the Nintendo Switch library is there's so many games in the eShop, sometimes it's hard to keep up with them. You might miss out on some games that deserve to be played, and you might accidentally waste your money buying one that doesn't deserve to be played, but that's where I come in. If this is your first time to the channel, I cover a lot of Switch eShop games, from shovelware to the greatest indie games ever on the system. So if this is your first time, hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and begin today's video. We're going to start with a game called Tet Sumo Party, which has a unique little game experience, like hole in the wall. You know that game where you kind of pose and you have to go through the wall? Well, let's get to it. Okay, so here we have Tet Sumo Party, and this kind of reminds me of that game Hole in the Wall, you know, where the people have to kind of adjust themselves to fit into a cardboard cutout or something. So you'll see here, I'm going to be the sumo master, and basically you adjust your character's positioning to fit through this wall that's going to be coming up. So you'll see right here, you got to just kind of, it's simple. It's hole in the wall or wipe out or whatever that game is. I know there's a game show now that has something like this, but I've always wanted to actually do this in real life for whatever reason. But it's funny because it's a sumo wrestler doing this. It's a weird premise, actually, if you think about it. But it's not complicated in its gameplay. So L and R control the arms, and the Z buttons control the actual... Oh. Okay, I don't know how I screwed that up, but trying to talk and do all that, or you see it, and then you get power-ups handed to you as you progress or whatever. But L and R control the arms, ZR and ZL control the legs. And you're even able to sumo your way down, to sit down, because sometimes you might have to do a split or something. So you can see right there, I had to split a little bit. And I don't know why I didn't grab the power up just then. Oh. Sometimes it's it takes adjusting and getting used to. You don't want to go too fast or anything like that. But it's actually a simple premise, honestly. I haven't seen many other games like this in the Switch eShop. I think it's kind of very funny. It's a game that obviously doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's always good, because I don't take myself too seriously. It's a challenge, and it's even a party game. You're even to play, I think you can play with up to 8 people. You can have multiple people playing at the same time, so that's actually really cool. You know, any game that has you being able to play with friends all in one setting in a party environment, I think is A-okay in my book. So there we go, and we're in the Egyptian desert now, getting matching. Oh man, I realized at the last minute that my arm wasn't in the right spot. You guys get the general idea of this. Tet Sumo Party. I think it's kind of a fun little game. It definitely would be fun in a party environment. Let's go to the next one. Alright, next up we have a unique puzzle platforming game called Membrane. It has a weird looking abstract look to it with a unique little concept. Let's get to this game right now. This is Membrane. We're talking insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Before I get a content ID match for using song lyrics, it's kind of a neat little abstract looking platforming puzzler game. I'm not that great at it, but it has a lot of trial and error. I find it interesting, especially the art style, things like that. These are some of those quirky little indie games. We're gonna go ahead and start from the beginning, just so you guys can catch the vibe of it, play a few levels and stuff. So you control this little orange looking guy with a cone head type of nose. You can jump, you can shoot this thing that makes red blocks and stuff, which these red blocks eventually are used to solve puzzles and things of that nature. And then you shoot this yellow thing to get them back. So you'll see eventually the general idea and stuff like that. These are these weird little quirky indie games that have this weird kind of color palette and characters and things like that. I like stuff that's weird like this. So you can see it's teaching you, these are early stages, you know, push this so you can make a platform, stuff like that. So you have a certain amount of these like bricks that you can use, and then of course you can tear them down using this button. So it's kind of it's pretty standard, not too tough, not too difficult to figure out. Thankfully, the beginning stages kind of show you a lot of the way, and I'm kind of doing like a recap just to show you guys. You don't want to touch water, of course, because it will. Well, the water won't kill you, but this pink stuff over here definitely will. See, so you gotta be a little bit of platform mechanics for show, and you can build like a bridge across where your character can cross over safely. So general idea, you got the vibe. Are you feeling it yet, guys? Comment down below. Are you feeling this game? Is this something that you think you might be able to sink the teeth into? Now, I think if you grab these yellow things that are shown on every stage, you get like a little bonus. So you can see I have a little buddy. And there's like weird physics in the game and stuff. For the most part, honestly, I just kind of vibe up like that. It does show you that you can restart the stage by doing that should you fall over. You can see down there it shows you like a ZL, ZR. I was just giving you an example. Alright, so we're going to cross over, and right there. Voila. Next level, guys. Next level, let's do it. Let's proceed. So now we have these big like lime looking things that you need to push in order to get through. And yeah, so each level does start adding different items, things that you can use in order to continue on. Me personally, I think it's kind of neat. It does get a little tricky, especially like with the stage like this one that you're about to see. You can even aim where you're going to be shooting at. Gives you a general idea of where your platform's going to be. You just got to be careful. You don't want to touch this pink stuff too much, because then you will, my friend, die. I don't know. For me, simple looking games that have like a real quick pick up and play aspect like this one are definitely what I like to vibe out to. So here we go. We're going to shoot that sucker and move it so it tears down the thing. You can see each stage introduces some kind of new type of element in order to continue past. I think that's, you know, the markings of a game that's actually well produced and well developed. So you can see that was like World 1. So now we're going to the last part. And that was the brain. So now we're going to the ear. So it's an interesting aspect. You're inside of somebody's body. And I want what they're having. Look at the colors of everything in this person's thing. So yeah, I think it's actually really interesting. So let's go ahead, see if we can aim up there. Nope, a little bit lower, shall we? Maybe. Let's grab our blocks. See if maybe we can gather some momentum. Might have to come up just a little bit. Alright. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Of course, we're having trouble with this stage, but we need to somehow get that green thingy and move him over here. Alright, let's do it this way. So what we're going to do is we are going to... I was going to say, let's build like a bridge or something. Okay, so... there we are. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Let's build it. I think coming underneath this guy... Nope. So let's start over one more time. This is what I like. I like stuff that makes you use your noggins, guys. I don't know why. So we're going to build a bridge like that, and we're going to come up here. Maybe that will... Can I run on this damn thing? Alright, here we go. Alright, we're gonna push this guy up. Push it. Like Salt and Pepper says, push it. Push it. There we go. And I ain't even gonna bother to try to get that top thing. Oh man. So guys, I guess you get the general idea, the vibe. I think it's actually really neat. What do you guys think? All right, and last but not least, we have Tiny Metal, which is a tactical game similar to like Wargroove and other games like that. This is similar like other tactic games like Wargroove, and just recently I played another one. I don't even remember what the name is, but yeah, it's a campaign type of game that's tactics and stuff like that. We're gonna take a look at a little bit of it. Me personally, I suck at games like this, but I thought this one looked neat with like its art style, stuff like that, its personality, its pizzazz, its je ne sais quoi, as you would say. So I've played a little bit of it. I lose a lot, so you're probably gonna see me lose in today's battle. But if you've played one of these games, basically you've played a lot of them. You know, if you played one, you played them all, right? So basically you have like lancers, you have anti-vehicle units, you have little soldiers, you have tanks, you have scouts, you have things of that nature in order to basically win. So you have to like destroy like the enemy HQ and things like that. Let's just skip all the news. So this is day one. So the idea is to kind of progress. As you progress, you unlock more of the stage. Right now you can see it's blocked off a little bit, but stuff does start to pop out eventually. We're going to kind of just maneuver and stuff. The idea is that you don't see where your opponents are on the map at all until you get up to them and stuff. So sometimes you might get ambushed. Again, I'm not the greatest at games that are like this. I believe you can even buy more units and troops and everything like that. So let's see if we come down here. So if I'm not mistaken, some of these units can be bought at certain buildings and stuff. But we'll just proceed and come down this way and see. So this guy that I am is more anti-aircraft. These guys are scouts on the ground. Basically the human shields that get destroyed like nothing. And we're gonna move this tank over here. I don't think there's anything up north. So we'll play a few rounds of this. Don't want to spoil too much of the game or bore you guys too long. I mean, again, for the most part, most games that are developed like this are the same. This is another one. This one actually is available physically for the Nintendo Switch too, I believe. I'm not entirely sure how much the price might be, but I did see on the Switch List app that it did come out physically. So if that might kind of give you a little bit of incentive to want to pick up this game, by all means, do so. And gosh, am I going to encounter somebody yet or what? Let's do some encountering. So now we got the other enemy. Okay, so it looks like they're actually pretty close. Are they waiting for me or what's going on here?
Your orders? For Artemisia.
Alright, so let's just keep going down. It looks like we're... Is this an enemy building? I think this is an enemy building. Because it's purple. Could be mistaken.
Double time.
Alright, let's go this way. I think there might be an enemy close by to me.
Hey, look, the cavalry's here.
Alright, so... Yep, I knew it. So we're getting attacked. Incoming fire. Let's see how bad I lose. Okay, so I lost like 2 guys. Alright, not bad. So we're on day 5. There's my Lancer. We're going to attack his guys. Let's see. We're going to do assault. Oh no, let's do attack. So there's different types of things you do. You can assault, you can attack. Okay, I eliminated 2 of his. I'm probably going to get 1. Okay, I got 1 gone. Alright. Maybe I should come back up here and attack. See if I can... I mean, these are guys with, like, big machine guns, so maybe... There we go. So he has just 1 guy left now. And again, this is very similar to like other games I've played in the same genre and stuff. So that doesn't seem like there's anything that is too out of the ordinary. Again, if you've played something like this before, you've played this game. And let's go back up here because I have a feeling most of the enemies are going to be coming from down this way. I have no idea why I didn't encounter them when I was up there in the first place, but what can you do, right? I got demolished the last time I tried to play a level in this game. I got like pulverized. Oh, it's gonna kill my guys right here. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Zip Ang. Alright, we might as well just destroy this guy right here. Bye. Isn't that a little bit of overkill? Killing the small little guy with the little RPG with like three jeeps with Alright, so I gained some experience there. I got a little bit more of a boost. Okay, so I occupied that building. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so now we're gonna go up and attack. And I mean, there's this genre of game in particular I find interesting. I don't find it interesting to really like sit and typically do a let's play or anything, so this won't be prolonged. I know that once you get the general consensus of how the game plays and stuff, you're probably going to click off and decide whether you want to get this or not. This is more of a game that I would like to sit down and just vibe and chill out to and stuff, but I had to talk about it, show you guys a little bit of it and stuff, so hopefully, you know, maybe you think you could sink your teeth into it. I honestly think it's not that bad. The only thing about it is that I don't think it's groundbreaking enough to separate itself from other games. And basically, games like this just have different skins or different themes. Like, you know, like this one's a little like soldier themed one, but I've seen like steampunk themed ones. I've seen RPG themed ones, stuff like that. So it's honestly no different than anything else I've ever played before. I'm probably gonna get killed here, but you can see each game does last a while. These rounds probably will last quite some time. You know, it's more of like a slow-paced type of game and stuff. Let's lock on. Let's see what locking on does. I think this is where you can have multiple people attack. Okay, so I think I don't know. Fuck it. Resume, right? Alright. I'm like, okay, what are we fucking doing here? So I captured that building. So you capture buildings, you attack, you do all sorts of stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't want to keep you guys bored too long. I think we can go ahead, end the video. I think this game is worth checking out if you like this type of stuff. It's not bad at all. Has a great little presentation. I just wish it did a little bit more, but it's still kind of neat. You know what I mean? So pick it up. I believe it is physical again. If you are brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription. Don't forget to comment, like, all that stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. And well, guys, that's it. These were 3 little Switch eShop games. For the most part, I do think, you know, Membrane and Tiny Metal are definitely worth giving a little look-see. Tetsumo seems like a good little party game. What do you guys think? Comment down below. If there's a Switch eShop game that I have not gotten to yet, throw me some suggestions. And if you haven't clicked that like button and that sub button, please make sure you do. That is your homework. Thanks a lot, guys, as always, for watching. I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.